Good afternoon. It's another beautiful, fine, sunny, still very windy day here in eastern North Carolina. There's just been the wind has been so crazy and so strong coming in off of the ocean, the bays, whatever, from the north, whatever it's doing, east. It's actually pushing the water up the river from where I am, and it's flooding some of the local communities. It's not even the rain, it's just the wind pushing the water upriver. So thankfully nothing serious as in regards to flooding, but it's been so crazy, and we've had days of this. This morning we had some rain. Everything in the garden is quite well watered now. I watered everything thoroughly in the greenhouse last night, so I think it'll be good for most of the day. But that's not why you tuned in. And the title of this video is Plant-athon. I have plants on the bench outside the greenhouse. I have plants in front of the greenhouse. I have plants on the potting bench behind the garage. I have plants everywhere that need to get into the ground. So today, in between the morning rain and the evening rain that's coming, I'm going to try to get as much planted into the ground everywhere. Now, yesterday off camera, I turned around and dug out the third hole in the ground of my compacted heavy clay soil, and I planted more gladiolus bulbs. I'm probably about 2/3 of the way through a bag of 500, so I have 3 large holes. I have a pot. I'm going to do another pot today up on the back deck. And I have, I think, about 20 bags of compost to use right now. So I'm going to try to make that stretch as far as I can. I'm going to try to plant up that bed, plant up the gladiolus pot, and then see what else, I have compost left over for, or soil. I have a tray, so I can lift these without messing them up. I have a tray of tomatoes that need to get up potted. These are Rutgers, so I have them to get up potted. I have echinacea that needs to get up potted. I have other plants that need to get up potted. Dahlias that need to go in the ground. So yeah, I'm going to stop talking, start planting. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to play some music. And since it's so windy outside, I'm not even going to try to record audio. So I'll play some music. I'll throw captions on the bottom of the screen as to what plant I'm planting. And let's see how much I get done today. Let's get to work. Okay, so we're back in the greenhouse, and the only reason is because, again, that crazy ass wind, and it feels good when you're out there because, oops, sorry about that. The temperature has gotten up to about 72. Again, the sun down here Feels like it's 82, but that breeze at least helps when you're gardening. So, if my count is correct, and it probably isn't, I got 56 plants planted today. There are various clumps of peonies, echinacea, pink ranunculus. I got dahlias, oxide sunflower daisy. Whew. Yeah, I think that, yarrow. And then of course I did a pot of the gladiolus up on the deck. I still have lots of gladiolus left over. They'll probably be going into the front of the flower bed, which is the bed I was planning on planting up this year, but I'm still going to plant it up because I still have more plants to plant. But I'm done for today. I'm tired. I haven't had lunch. I've been going at this since like 11:30, 12. I think it's 3 now, 4. Almost 4. So figure about 3.5, 4 hours. I'm tired. Of course, not only did I plant everything, but then I had to mulch. I'm going to keep a close eye on the weather because it is supposed to rain this evening. So if it does, I won't water, but if it gets closer to 5 and 6 and it's not going to rain, I'll then run around with a watering can or a hose and I'll water everything in. This way it'll be good and watered and I don't have to worry because there might be scattered showers tomorrow, which is Friday. So I'm doing Friday's video on Thursday. Friday, I think I will come back into the greenhouse while it's raining. Of course, I'll be doing some editing this video and then posting it up eventually, sometime on Friday. But I have tomatoes, which again need to be potted up. I'm going to up pot the basil, though I don't have a definite place to put them in the vegetable garden yet. I think I'm just going to up pot them for now. Bring them. I got 2 in a small pot. They really should go into bigger pots so they can start really rocking. I got to go through some of these dahlias because I noticed that when I was planting some of them out, though the ones I planted out were sprouting, others did not or were not, and I'm not sure necessarily why. So I'm going to go through, maybe check on some of them, take them out of a tray, maybe put them into pots. Not sure, but I'll go over them just to make sure nothing's rotting or dying in the trays yet. What else? I mean, there's so much stuff that still needs to be planted, up potted. So maybe I'll do another plant-a-thon again next week or the week after. But if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see another plant-a-thon, see me plant out yet a whole nother bed of plants, please leave a comment below. Probably in another couple of weeks, I'm going to do a late spring garden tour, and I'll walk you around the garden. And I'll walk you around the garden, show you what is growing, what isn't growing. There's still, like I said, stuff that needs to be planted, and I really should start getting stuff into the ground before June, which really starts to heat up, where we get consistent 80+ degree days, and definitely before July, when July and August really take off. And then we're looking at pretty much consistent high 80s, low 90s on a consistent basis with peaks closer to 100 on some days. A lot going on, always a lot going on. If you didn't know, my name's Jason. I'm building a garden here in Growing Zone 8A, Eastern North Carolina. Shade cloth needs to go on the greenhouse very soon. The temperatures daily in here are now getting to the point where it definitely needs that shade cloth. And again, anything that's in here really needs to start getting out before it starts getting cooked too much. If you watched my previous video, you know I just destroyed 25 ranunculus or 24 ranunculus. Cooked them in their pots essentially, and that was just my bad. So there's stuff that I'll probably move into the seed station in the garage because it's a little cooler in there and I can keep a fan on the stuff that's in there, thus controlling the temperature better. Here, I really can't control the temperature too well, although I may look into getting a fan out here, maybe some sort of solar doohickey thingamabob. I don't know. I have to look into these things. If you have any suggestions or advice, please leave their comments below. I'm always welcome to help. I need help. I've only been gardening for like 5 years, so I really have no clue what I'm doing, but I'm learning as I go and I'm figuring it all out. I'm getting stuff planted and stuff is growing, and like I said, I think that's going to about do it for today. I need to go drink like a gallon of Gatorade get some lunch into me, and I'm going to catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.